Welcome to another little session here with TP Deals. Today we've got a special little training presentation, kind of explanation, I guess, however you want to look at it, where we kind of review and go through Market Snapshot by Top Producer to see, really what the value is in Market Snapshot and how to utilize it. Because, there's people out there that get these tools. It's like a hammer. If you get a hammer and you're trying to screw a screw in the wall, it's not going to work, right? Market Snapshot is a tool. We're gonna talk about how to use it so you can really maximize the effectiveness of it. And I have on the line with me right now is Gabriel Kush from Top Producer himself. He's going to give us a little bit of a demo right now. So say hi, Gabriel.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this little webinar.
Yeah. And so, let's just skip right into it. Let's just hand it right over to you, Gabriel. Just go ahead and jump right in, and then we'll do a little wrap-up at the end. We'll do a little Q&A and stuff.
Sounds really good. Thank you so much, Anthony. Again, welcome to everyone who's joining in on this recorded webinar about the Market Snapshot. I am going to jump right into it. A little explanation about the product itself. Market Snapshot, way I like to describe it, is it's a truly intelligent way, sophisticated way of keeping in touch with your potential buyers and sellers, your already existing database of people, and of course, it is also a great tool to generate leads. First off, I'd like to show everyone what the snapshot itself looks like. What is it that your buyers and sellers are going to be getting from you when they request a snapshot or when you actually put them on a Market Snapshot feed yourself, again, for example, your already existing database of people. Every single Market Snapshot that goes out is going to have the agents or even the offices, you could use this for a small team or an entire office really, their contact details, email link, website link, basically their marketing material is embedded in here. In this case, as you can see, it's the agent's image, company logo. And what the Market Snapshot offers, as the name itself suggests, is information about how the market is trending in specific neighborhoods. As we all know, buyers and sellers really do want this information, and quite often they go online and do a cold search on Google, for example, and don't find the information that's relevant, or the information they find isn't necessarily correct. One of the most important things to understand about the snapshot is we have relationships with MLSs across the US as well as in Canada, so we're quite well covered. So we get to pull this information directly from them, including not just new listings, for sale information, but recently sold data as well. So every Market Snapshot will have a little rundown on averages. Some clients may find this enough, but a lot of people will want to play around with the interactive map that we have here. If they choose to, they can zoom in on this map, get a little bit of a Google map view on here. It's nice for certain areas, but really what people will want to see or play around with are these little tabs. Again, we give them information on active listings, for sale 15 days and over, the green tabs, new listings 14 days and under. But again, recently sold data will be something that will be important for especially your sellers. This snapshot is a seller's.
Gabriel, real quick, the recently sold, how recent is recently sold?
This is actually a live feed. So we're talking about consistent updates from the MLSs themselves.
But I mean, are they, when we say recently sold, does that mean that they sold within the last 3 months or the last 6 months or
this would
year?
Be, okay, I see. It would be in the last 3 months.
Last 3 months. Okay, great.
Exactly. Now moving on here, I just want to show you guys an example. Say I'm a seller. This target-like icon, green target-like icon, would represent the seller's home. If I want to take a look at what's happening in my neighborhood, and I definitely will want to do that, I can view further details. I can see asking price here versus selling price. I can see how many days it was on the market for. Sold date itself. And again, something important to understand about the snapshot is we've got this call to action consistently displayed on the snapshot itself. So here we go. It says, ask me about this listing. So all roads really keep leading back to the agent. Something else that's important, in my books that's really important, is that your buyers or sellers can actually decide how frequently they like to receive this market snapshot. So as soon as one goes out, and it's an automated follow-up system, they can then decide if they like it every week, 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks, quarterly, every 6 months, annually, or they could even opt out of the whole thing. I think that rarely happens, because if someone says, hey, you know what, the agent has been great sending me this information, but I'm not ready to move forward with anything, even then, really, you can just put it on an annual plan, but they do have the option to opt out.
Yeah, and the reality is that if you're sending people something of really high value like this, they're not going to opt out. They're not just going to say go away. If you're sending them, recipes on how to make potato pancakes, you run a 50-50 risk, I guess, depending on who likes potato pancakes.
That's a very good point. So as Anthony is mentioning, that's precisely it. This is information that everybody is interested in. So it certainly never falls into the junk mail category. It's never an annoying, pushy tool, because what it provides is important for buyers and sellers. What I also wanted to show everyone, these tabs here. We've got the school info tab, which is very thorough information in schools in any neighborhood, really, or the specific neighborhood of choice. Community info covers everything from banks to grocery stores, movie theaters, restaurants, really anything that is relevant for the area. So the market snapshot itself, to keep it simple and have a high-level overview of it, this is really what it's all about. This is what it looks like. This is what your potential buyers and sellers are going to be seeing. Now, the beauty of this is that they're also going to be able to see it on any mobile devices, of course. We've created this snapshot for viewing on those devices as well. And as we know,
it is responsive and very readable on mobile.
Absolutely, and as we know, most people are using their mobile devices nowadays, so absolutely, the answer is yes. Now, when things get really interesting with the market snapshot, is how many different ways can you leverage it? So I am now just giving you guys an idea of what it looks like, but really, how do you implement it? One of the most logical first steps to take is implementing it into your website. And just to be clear, once someone signs up for any of our products, Market Snapshot, our CRM, or our website solutions, we have a team of support members who are going to be helping you with the implementation of these tools. So you're not going to have to do this alone, even though it's fairly straightforward. So here's an example of a website where we're going to be able to have you implement a widget for the market snapshot call to action. In this case, it's under market trends. So as soon as someone clicks on it, it gives them a quick rundown on what the market snapshot offers. They're going to be able to fill out their contact details. They're going to be able to even qualify themselves or further qualify themselves to you by letting you know if they're a potential owner, interested buyer. And as soon as they sign up for this, automatically they're going to be receiving a market snapshot. If you have a CRM or our CRM, of course, this information is going to automatically feed into your CRM as a new lead. In turn, a buyer or seller will get the market snapshot sent to them right away.
Let me be clear about that. It automatically feeds into the top producer CRM. If you're using something else, you're just going to get a notification that you're going to end up having to manually enter it into your CRM.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. So that's why, to be honest, using our CRM is a good idea. Not just because it's a great system, but these two products would work hand in hand as well. And once again, the image, contact details, basically the marketing details of the agent is going to be showing up on these little widgets as well. So again, the first thing we help everyone set up is the implementation into a website if you already have one. Hopefully you do. But to take it further, we now have these brand new landing pages that we've created. We've got 1, 2, 3, I believe about 8 brand new ones. This takes things to a different level, especially for those agents who want to use the Market Snapshot not just as a follow-up tool, but as a lead generation tool. All one would need to pick up is a domain name, say citynamehomevalues.com or citynamepropertyvalues.com, what's my home's worth city name. That's usually what I suggest. Obviously a name that hints on what the Market Snapshot offers. We usually point people to, say, GoDaddy.com. You can purchase domain names for a good price there, say $10, $11 per year. Some of my clients end up picking up many of these. Point is, once you have a domain name like that, we can help you link it to one of these landing pages. So essentially what you'll have is a website, a web page, specifically for the Market Snapshot push. This is one example. I like this one. I think it looks nice. It gives people a bit of a visual, an explanation on what the snapshot is all about. But once again, once I'm at the bottom of this page, here's the information on my agent, and I can sign up right away. But if I would like to see a sample report, I'm able to do that for my own peace of mind. So before I give out the...
I like that too. I like the sample report because that, to me, that's everybody's signing up with something. They're just so skeptical about things. They're like, okay, what kind of junk am I going to get? They see this sample and they go, oh, hey, this is valid information.
Exactly, and not only that, because we're able to have an agent's Facebook page implemented in here or a website implemented, they are going to be able to do a little bit more research even on that agent, right? They can actually go to their website, see it's legitimate, give them a phone call. Rarely does it happen. I do hear the feedback from our clients is that this is certainly thorough enough information to gain the confidence of potential buyers and sellers, but if they would like to take that route, find out a little bit more about the agent, maybe even talk to them, they're going to be able to do that, which, doesn't matter which route they take. Either way, it's generating a lead, right, or starting a conversation with someone. Let me just close off a couple of windows here. Beauty of this, again, going back to this kind of a landing page, and this is really where it opens up a whole new world for agents. You can take this link and make it go viral, especially nowadays that everybody's online. There are so many free lead generation channels out there to take Facebook business pages, LinkedIn, Twitter, Craigslist, to name a few, where you can simply drop this link and, again, make it go viral. So it's taking a less salesy approach, if you will, because what it's doing is it's not marketing the realtor or agent right away. It's not telling people, hey, I'm the best agent in town, call me, email me. Instead, you're marketing the free information that they're interested in. That's the idea behind it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think that really covers most of what the Market Snapshot is all about. A couple of other things I want to touch on. It's more of I usually do a verbal rundown on these. We have this tool called the Craigslist Ad Creator that is specific for Craigslist ads. It'll let an agent put up an ad for their Market Snapshot pushed in a matter of seconds. We have these pre-made ads. You can gain access to it from our campus page. It shows you how to set it up. Literally takes under a minute to do, but again, our support team can help you as well. So you can actually have an ad for the snapshot put up there right away. As well as this free app called the Bright Open app. This is not much of a visual here, but I'll show it anyway. You do need to log in with your MLS credentials, and since I'm not an agent, I can't show this to you guys right now, but I'll explain it. The idea here is if an agent does open houses, the Market Snapshot Bright Open app will create a sign-in sheet for every show.
Oops, Gabriel. I think we lost you there for a second. Are you still there? gosh, we lost. Apparently, we lost Gabriel. I don't know what happened. We just we couldn't figure it out, and then we could never get it back together. So again, that's the beauty of technology. And what I wanted to show you was what he was talking about is this Bright Open, and it's kind of a cool little app there. So what happens is, if you're at an open house, you can go here and you can go to Bright Open. You can sign in and select your MLS. Let's see, where am I at here? I'm going to log into mine. I actually have never used this, so this is something new that he was showing me. Almost there. Sorry, lots of MLSs, guys, all over the world here. So there we go. Okay, and go through the validate. I'm not sure. Okay, so now when you go past this, you're gonna have to put in your market snapshot or your top producer CRM username. So when you do this, when you go through this, I'm not gonna step through the whole thing because of time, and I've not done it, so I don't want to figure it out while we're doing this. But you put in your top producer CRM, or better yet, you put your market snapshot in there, and then what happens is you use this at your open house, and then you have like a tablet set up, and when you have the tablet set up, you're walking in and you're saying, or people walk in and you say, hey, let me show you a little bit about the market snapshot that we can send you on a periodic basis. Would you be interested in that? They go, oh yeah, sure, that sounds great. And through your tablet, they just entered their information, and automatically they start getting the market snapshot data, and then automatically they get put into your top producer CRM. So I know for me, a lot of times, man, you get, a bunch of people to an open house, just kind of it's a pain going back and putting them into your, typing them in and stuff like that. So they're typing it in for you. And the good news is they're probably not giving you bogus information, because they're going to either say, yeah, no, that sounds great. I'd like to get that, and they're going to give you correct and accurate information, or they're going to say no thanks. That's something that we're not interested in. So, it was important. I wanted to share with you guys kind of what this whole market snapshot thing was all about, because when we're talking about lead generation, this is one of the tools. This is the data in a box that you need to get, because one of the things I wrote down was that, a lot of this data is available through multiple sources. So you can get school data, you can get comparables, you can get, a lot of the other information that's available through on the Market Snapshot tool. But with Market Snapshot, it's aggregated all into one place. It just sits in one place and keeps it super simple for you, so you're not having to spend a lot of time, managing and manipulating and working a lot of the different data points to try to make yourself stand out as a top experienced, knowledgeable real estate agent in the community. So, just wanted to make sure that you guys, kind of caught on to that. And so something I wanted to address with you guys here is, sorry, I've got another screen going on over here. When you purchase your top producer products through TPDeals.info, that's our website. As a reseller, we have, it's the website we put together. We're going to also give you, because we want to create value for you guys, we want to put red hot leads into your CRM so that you have people to follow up with every single day, because having a CRM doesn't do you any good if you're not filling it up. Having tools like Market Snapshot, they're not any good if you're not sending the information to people to leverage, so that they'll either say, okay, now we're ready to sell, or okay, we need to let our friends and family know about this. Okay, but so what we're going to do is we're going to give you 3 state-of-the-art trainings to help you fill up your top producer CRM, and you'll be able to start using this information in these trainings immediately. They are not top producer trainings, they're supplemental trainings to top producer, because top producer does a great job of doing the trainings. These are other trainings. So one of the things we talk about is how to use every door direct mail to destroy your competition just a few hundred homes at a time, and the postcards are only 16 cents a piece. There's actually even a method you could use where you can get them for 14 cents a piece. And we're not talking about little tiny postcards. We're talking super huge jumbo sized, and maybe you've already gotten them in the mail, but we talk about how to use this and how to leverage it. And that also includes how to include using it with Market Snapshot so that you can dominate a farm area, collect the information. You know, when you're in a farm area, it's great you're dropping your stuff off on everybody's door. Maybe you're just doing mailings. But what if you had everybody's personal contact information inside your contact management system? There's an event happening. Guess what? You're the one calling everybody in the neighborhood as a, you know, as a courtesy, and therefore standing out and being the one that people go to when they want to know something about that neighborhood. So using direct mail, it is an old school method, but with the costs that we can do this stuff is just, it doesn't make any sense not to use it, okay? How about making $200 per day on leases? So, you know, I know there's a lot of people out there who are agents who are going, hey man, I just need to survive. I just need to pay a couple bills. You know, I need to get going here. How can I generate just a few $100, couple $100 a day so that I can just keep things moving? Well, we figured out how to leverage the lease marketplace. And, you know I've been around, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and leases are not my favorite thing. And I know there's a lot of people who they're not their favorite thing, but we're going to help you shift your mindset a little bit so that you can keep the gaps filled between the big paydays, okay? If you've got a team and they're kind of sitting around going, okay, well, we don't have enough buyer leads to go show properties to, or listing appointments to go on, or whatever, hey, get them going out and showing leases, okay? Because guess what? People who lease properties, they sometimes also have properties they need to sell, right? Short sales, things like that. People who lease properties also know a lot of other people who need to buy or sell. So the more people we have in our database, the better. And then finally, we're going to show you how to use Google Plus to dominate online. So, you know what, if you have a blog and you have a website, that's awesome. But I'm going to tell you, you don't need it if you're using Google Plus. It's helpful. And then we're going to show you how to do Hangouts. Just like the thing that we're doing right now is a Hangout. And we're recording this Hangout, so you may be watching it live right now. You may be watching it at another time. Don't know. But we're using Hangouts. Hey, technical things happen. Absolutely, they do. They do. But that's the beauty of what we do, is that, you know, in this environment, people are a little bit more forgiving, and they say, you know what, hey, stuff happens, but we got some good, valuable information out of it, and so we're going to turn it into something useful for us. So we're going to show you, how to use those things to make money. So if you go to TPDeals.info, you can just enter your information on the form that's on the page. We'll email you the best prices that are available at the time for any top producer product or bundle packages. We're not allowed to display the discount prices on the website. We're just not. They don't allow us to do that because it interferes with the the in-house sales staff and things like that, and that's fine. But we'll email them to you, and then in the email it just gives you instructions how to place your order for your products at a discount and get them right away. So that's it. Again, recap. Best possible pricing automatically. You get the every door direct mail, and then the $200 a day with leases training, and the Google Plus and Hangouts to dominate online training, and get you going there. But in the meantime, you know what? Get your Market Snapshot going right now. If you already have Market Snapshot, man, fire that thing up. If you don't have Market Snapshot, then get your bundle. The top producer, I'm going to tell you, the best bundle is the one where you get the top producer CRM, you get Market Snapshot, and you get your website all in one package. And that way, you've got all your bases covered in one shot, and they all tie together. When you get leads on your website, they go into your CRM. When you get leads on your Snapshot, they go into your CRM. Automating and simplifying the process is the whole deal there. So, hey, hopefully you guys found this helpful and informative, and we're glad that you are watching this. And if you have any questions, there's my number at the bottom of the screen there. You can feel free to give me a call. When you put in your email into the form, you also get a number to reach out to Gabriel as well if you have questions for him. And well, there we go, guys. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.